guys, welcome back to my channel. I asked you guys for some interesting questions on Twitter, so we're just gonna jump right into it. But it's kind of like really stormy right now, kind of really stormy. So yeah, we'll just ignore that and hopefully it doesn't interrupt me too much. Okay, the first question is, it's kind of like a two-part question. Favorite candy and favorite snack. My favorite candy, that's kind of hard to choose. I love peanut M&Ms, but I really love Mexican candy. So I'm the one weirdo that's in the store in that section that nobody goes to. My favorite snack. I like chips. I like everything. I just love food. I have an issue. Would you ever come to Australia? I tell people all the time that that's like at the top of my bucket list. I really want to travel there. I don't know when I'll be able to, but I'd love to go there someday, and that accent is like my #1 favorite accent ever. Naya asked me favorite movie of all time, and this is hard again because I just love a lot of stuff. Masterminds. It's pretty hilarious. I bonded with my stepdad over it because we would just joke about it a lot. That movie's great. I've seen it so many times. What is some advice you can give to someone struggling to pursue their dreams and aspirations? I've struggled with this my whole life. I feel like this camera looks very fuzzy. I'm sorry. When am I gonna have like a good quality video? Anyway, some of you know that I love music. I used to play piano, and that was actually what I was going to major in college, but I decided last minute to switch to photography, which I still love, and I'm very passionate about that as well. But I gave up the music part of my life because I was really shy to like pursue singing. I realized that life is too short, and I've been unhappy for years and years and years because I gave that up. And so I decided to push myself and to push past my fears and just go for it, because you don't want to be like me and 10 years later wish that you would have continued it, because I could have been so much better than I am if I would have continued to do it. But I didn't, and that's okay. I can't live with regrets, but I can push it from this point forward and hope that, you know, something comes from it. If you could eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? P.S. I love your videos. Thank you, I love you. If I could eat one thing for the rest of my life, it would definitely be some kind of Asian food. I think it would be Korean barbecue though, because that's always been my #1 thing. That is my favorite thing to eat ever. Oh my god. I haven't had it in over a year. I don't know what's wrong with me. They have so many different options too, so I feel like I wouldn't get bored easily. Left or right-handed? I am right-handed. How are you? I am doing okay. I'm hanging in. I feel like I've been very positive the past couple weeks, and I do have my moments when I get down. You know, I'm kind of struggling with a lot lately. For the most part, I feel like I'm getting a lot stronger, which is awesome. Favorite TV series? My favorite of all time was probably Breaking Bad, but that's like Netflix, so I don't know if you count that. So sorry, Naya, if I did not answer your question correctly, but I love Breaking Bad. I've watched it twice now. Are you allergic to anything? I am. I'm allergic to sulfa drugs, and I don't think I'm really allergic to any foods. But also, maybe some of you remember these. I loved the Flintstones push-up popsicle thingies that had like all the colors. Those, for some reason, make my tongue bleed, and they didn't start doing that until like halfway through my life, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe they changed one of the dyes in it or something. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? I love you. I love you so much. In the next 5 years, I'm hoping that I can be pursuing my passions. I really hope that my YouTube channel will be more successful by then. I want to create a makeup line someday. That is like one of my biggest dreams ever. And photography is still a huge passion of mine, so let's hope that I will have some kind of like fashion photography business going or something like that. I don't know, it would be really cool to be able to have my photos in fashion magazines. What do you like more, being a leader or a follower? I feel like being a leader is more rewarding, but being a follower in my eyes is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, you can draw inspiration from other people for whatever it may be, but I think that everyone should try and stay true to themselves and not get lost in trying to be someone else, because we're all beautiful and unique, and there's something really cool about everyone being so different. Favorite Italian ice flavor? I am very indecisive. Oh, I think there's gonna be thunder right now. I just saw lightning. There it is. So I love the kind of Italian ice that has ice cream on the bottom. I normally go for cherry. Watermelon. I don't know. I like the red flavors the most, I feel like. What sports did you do when you were younger? I played basketball from 3rd to 8th grade. I played volleyball for like 3 days. I ran track for a year or two. I played soccer for 2 years when I was really little, but I mostly just like tried to stay on the other side of the field where the ball wasn't going. I danced for a couple years. That's pretty much it, I think. Where's one place you want to travel to? Australia. I'd love to go there. I really want to go to England. I want to go to Spain as well because that's like part of my heritage and I think it would be awesome. We actually might go to Spain later this year, but I'm not too sure. Still in the works, we'll see. What's your favorite type of ice cream? You guys might think I'm weird, but my favorite is Rocky Road. I love almonds and chocolate. It's just so good. The marshmallows or whatever, you know, I like them. They're good, but I'm not too much of a sweet on sweet type of person. That's why I feel like I love almonds with chocolate. I also love coffee ice cream though. Do you have a bucket list? I don't have a bucket list that's written down and I need to make some kind of vision board because I feel like those really help. But I do have things that I know I want to achieve. And I have thought about how I need to write that down, actually put things on paper or on your computer background or your phone background for you to see every day. It reminds yourself of your goals and all that great stuff. So, you know, it's never a bad thing to do. Yeah. What's one thing you would change about yourself if you could? I have image issues, I feel like. I've never been the most confident person, and I wish that I would not only stop putting myself down physically, but mentally as well. I'm a very emotional and sensitive person, and sometimes I really hate that about myself, but it's just me and it's not something that I can control. So, you know, I need to learn to love and accept myself more. Okay, we got a whole bunch of questions here. What YouTubers do you watch? I watch so many. I love Jenna Marbles. She's hilarious. Cody Ko, started watching him because of my boyfriend. I'll watch the DiMartino twins. Adeline Morin, I think is how you say her name. Let me go through my subscriptions. You guys should really subscribe to Grayson Coats because he's pretty awesome. Jeffree Star, Tana Mojo. I watch Graveyard Girl. I watch you as well. I watch Colleen Ballinger. Her baby is so cute. Okay, there's like a billion people that I watch, so this is kind of hard, but those are like the top ones. What music genre do you favorite and what artists? Probably pop. I like some R&B and I love reggae. Pop is probably the majority of what I listen to. What artists? Justin Bieber is so amazing. I'm so happy that he's putting out music again. I listen to a lot of Ariana Grande. Jason Mraz. I grew up listening to Jack Johnson and John Mayer, and I don't know what you would consider them, but they're awesome. And if you guys haven't heard of Why Don't We, they're pretty cool as well. Favorite movies? I did answer this kind of. I love Masterminds. When I was growing up, I loved the Step Up movies so much. I thought the dancing was really cool. I like funny movies. That doesn't really narrow it down for you, but I can't even think of any movies right now. I'm sorry. Favorite TV shows? I like Riverdale. Once again, these are like all on Netflix because I don't watch actual like regular TV. Breaking Bad. Shoot, what in the world do I watch? Am I a picky eater? I am not at all. The only thing I'm kind of picky about is fish, and I'll still eat a good amount of fish. I love shrimp and crab and salmon, and as long as it doesn't taste like, you know, how fish actually smell, then I'm probably going to be okay eating it. What's your favorite season? I am a summer girl. I love being in the sun. I love swimming. I love going on vacations to tropical places because when it's warm and sunny out, I feel like I'm a lot happier. How's life and how are you? I did answer the how are you part earlier. How's life? It's been a little bit of a roller coaster since my stepdad passed away a couple months ago, but it's really amazing to see all of the people who have been here for us and have gone above and beyond to help us and do anything that we need. Yeah, so you know, life is going. It's going. I'm alright. How long would you last in a zombie apocalypse? Probably a little bit longer than I would last in a zombie apocalypse. I think I would actually kick some butt if I had to live in a zombie apocalypse. I feel like I'm a tough cookie, and even though I might whine about it a little bit because, you know, who wants to live through that? I'm pretty tough. If you can choose to live in one country for the rest of your life, where would it be and why? America. I love it here. I don't want to move from California. We have everything and I've grown up here. It's expensive, but I have my family here as well. So, you know, you gotta make sacrifices to be happy, and I feel like I just wouldn't be happy anywhere else. What do you miss most about being a kid? Probably not having to worry about paying bills. What are some ways you cope with anxiety or depression? This is a great one. I just talked about this a lot on my Vigo broadcast the other day. I will go out to get Starbucks just so that I can go in the sun, except today that didn't really work out. Still got it though. I'll put on my happy music that I love to listen to when I'm down. I'll watch my favorite YouTubers. I'll spend time with family. Anything that I can do that I know isn't unhealthy for me. Maybe Starbucks isn't the healthiest thing ever, but hey, I get green tea, so it has lots of antioxidants in it. Everyone is different. I feel like you just have to find things, little things that make you happy that you can do whenever you're feeling down, because you'd be surprised how much treating yourself to a little moment of happiness can, how did I start this sentence? How much it can really make you feel better is what I'm trying to say. What's your go-to makeup product? If I had to choose a favorite makeup product, it would be mascara. But I love all makeup. I love eyeshadow. I can't do my makeup without having my eyebrows filled in. It looks really weird to me. That's really hard, but my favorite would probably be mascara, and I've used the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara for so long, specifically the waterproof one, but I recently found a dupe. So stay tuned because I'm going to do a makeup tutorial soon. Would you like to change one thing in the past or see your future? I don't think that I want to see my future. That sounds scary to me. And then I would live my whole life knowing what's to come. Probably change one thing from the past, which would probably be an emotional thing as well, because if I could somehow change that my stepdad passed away, then I would definitely want to do that. But yeah, heck no, I don't want to see my future. That's scary. Favorite band? I think there's this band called Why Can't We? They're pretty cool. Or is it Why Shouldn't We? Skincare routine, I will definitely tell you this as well soon. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't. What's one of your biggest fears? The ocean is definitely terrifying to me, even though it's fascinating as well. Other than the ocean is death. That's always been really, really, really scary to me as well. Fear of the unknown, I guess. I think that's where all my fears come from. Cereal or milk first? Definitely cereal. Don't know why anyone would put milk first, because then it would just splash everywhere. Favorite app other than Instagram, Twitter, Hulu, or Netflix? YouTube. I love watching YouTube videos and I love making YouTube videos. Favorite memory with family? I would say just being on vacations with them, because we've had so many beautiful memories made on vacations. Being on beautiful beaches around the world. We went to Thailand, we went to Lucero in Mexico, we've been to Cabo, we're going to Cancun soon, St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands, the Florida Keys. There's just so many beautiful things that we've done and I can't choose. I'm so sorry. Favorite place to travel? Kind of answered this already, but anywhere tropical and beautiful. If you could time travel, when would you go? I would say maybe going back to my Thailand trip in 2017, because that was one of the coolest experiences of my life. And I do love Thai food as well. What's your pet peeve? When people eat like, or like crunching, you know, I can't stand ASMR. Like the lady that crunches a pickle. You do your thing, but I'm sorry I can't watch. Name 5 people you admire. My mama is number 1. My grandma. I admire Grayson and his ability to work and work and work and work and work. My grandpa as well, because he has done everything for our family. I want to choose so many different people. For the last one, I have to say my dad. I admire how he has not ever given up on his dreams, and he's doing amazing things now, and people always thought that he should quit and pursue a normal job or whatever, but if he did, then he wouldn't be in the position that he's in today, so I think that's pretty amazing. Favorite thing to do when with family? Just hanging out in the sun. I like sitting outside and talking. That's about it. I'm a pretty simple girl. Or going somewhere and just walking around. A way to get out of peer pressure. I have always been such a goody two shoes when it comes to peer pressure. And I've just said no. You know, like, it's not worth it if they're peer pressuring you into like doing things that you're uncomfortable with. This is kind of a hard one to answer because every situation is different. But just stay strong. Think of me. You got this. And you know what? If they don't like you saying no and not giving in to whatever they're trying to pressure you into, then they're not good friends. So you should find someone else to hang out with because they don't deserve you in their life. Skin routine is coming soon. What is the one thing that inspires you a lot? My stepdad is a huge one. He's always pushed and pushed and pushed me to do my absolute best and to pursue my dreams. The last song you listened to. What came on my Spotify playlist last? I think it was Side to Side by Ariana. Pretty sure. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Definitely not my favorite. Pizza is delicious, so I'll eat it, but I wouldn't order that on my own. What is one thing you've always wanted to do but then got scared and didn't do it? Sing. That's probably the main one. Or travel with the boys. My dad offered for me to go with them a couple times, and it was just scary to me being away from my family, being away from Grayson. I didn't know how long I would be gone. I'm very attached to being with people, so that would have been really hard for me, and it would have been a great experience, and I kind of wish I would have done it. But at the same time, I don't regret my decision because I chose not to go there so that I could spend time with family. My dad is family too though, so it's hard. Your favorite era of music? There's so much music that I like from today, but I do like to listen to a lot of throwbacks from like early 2000s or the late 90s, the songs that I can remember growing up with. Favorite song at the moment? I love the new song by Justin Bieber and Ed Sheeran, I Don't Care. I harmonize with them in the car all the time. I like a lot of Ariana's new music as well. Yeah, I feel like I don't listen to that much new stuff lately. Do you have any pets? I have 2 mini Australian shepherds named Harper and Jack. Harper is brown and white and Jack is gray and black and white with 1 blue eye and 1 brown eye, and Harper has both blue eyes, and I love them so much. They're my fur babies. What is the one thing you cannot live without? Starbucks? Just kidding. Definitely family. What is your dream career? A million things. Being a photographer, doing some kind of music, even if it's just on my YouTube channel, having a successful YouTube channel, having a makeup line, an artsy person that just does all kinds of things, you know, doing whatever I want to do. That's what I want to do. You will see this one in my video like I told you, but my go-to face wash would be the Purity face wash. I just love it. It smells like a spa. It feels fancy because it's kind of expensive, but I just love the way it makes my skin feel. And if I'm not using that one, then I'm probably using an Aveeno one. The last question in this long list. Sorry if I didn't answer yours. Maybe I'll do another one of these sometime soon. But the last question is, what is one thing you wish to do before you die? To be able to look back on my life and say that I have pursued everything that I was passionate about, at least given it a try. If it didn't work out, then that's one thing, but if I didn't even try, then that'll be very sad for me. Just being able to look back at my life and be like, I kicked butt, you know? I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of the questions and for being here and watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't and give this video a thumbs up. It would mean a whole lot to me. I appreciate you so much. Follow me on my other social medias too, like especially Twitter. That's where I post these kinds of things, but Instagram I'm very active on as well. All of those are in the description down below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!